Yo, chat. Hey, hey, hey. Okay. How we doing? How we doing, chat? How we doing? How we doing? Let me hit it with yeah. Dude, great music choice, Keegan. Great music choice. W. How we doing? How we doing, chat? Dude, it's been a hot second. Dude, Keegan's coming with the 70 biddies, bro. Dude, you know what? Let me welcome everyone in here. Who did their daily check-ins?
Keegan 2TT just cheered 70 bits. Cheer.
Very good now that you're streaming. Stop it. Chat. Dude. Oh, okay. Dude, how are we doing, chat? How we doing? We had a day off yesterday. Got some stuff done. Kind of wish I got more stuff done. Played a lot of games. That's about it. Nothing. Did anything why do I feel like something like crazy happened? I don't think so. I'm in a waiting room waiting for an MRI. Wait, is MRI? That's a scan, right? I think yeah. For some reason, when I first heard MRI, I thought it was like the IV bags, and I'm like, no, that doesn't seem right. Gotcha, brother. I wish you the best of luck there. Games plurals or just a lot of Delta Force? Well, I mean, I played Clash yesterday as well. Yeah, I had to do my Legends hits, so technically games. But a lot of it was Delta Force. I'm not even gonna lie. Almost all of it was Delta Force. Hold on, let's do some daily check-ins here. We got Gunnery, we got Sauce Z, and we got Capsby getting first, second, and third. Congratulations to those guys. Points have been awarded to them. Saucy, welcome in. Staglord, welcome in. Tom B, welcome in. Capsby, welcome in. Christian, welcome in. Snake, welcome in. We got Ferg. How you doing, Ferg? Welcome in. We got Miss Nikki, welcome in. Probably High, welcome in. Keegan, also with the 70 biddies, but also welcome in, my guy. We got Jules, welcome in. We got Stu coming in with a raid there. Big dubs, I appreciate that. Frawley, welcome in. We got the man, the myth, the legend, Penguini, welcome in. We got DeBudge, welcome in. Zanchi, welcome in. We got Gunnery, welcome in. We got Reader, welcome in. And we got Sarah. How you doing, Sarah? Welcome in. I'm not going to lie, Sarah. I got some bad news for you. Someone's trying to take over your DJ job. I gotta say how it is. Keegan has been playing some jammers. Gotta get predictions started. Are we doing predictions? You know what? How about this? We'll do an all-over thing, okay? We'll do all of the attacks. Dude, predictions have not been going through. People are scared. I mean, I'm down to, but are you guys down to? Hold on. What will I get in Legends? We'll do a perfect day. We'll do one fail. We'll do two fails. And then we'll do too many fails. All right. Now how about that? There we go, chat. Change it back to 1K minimum or at least 500. People, dude, I've been saying that. I mean, we did it for a month. They died off because everyone was trying to min-max, so I put it to a min. Like, bro, I've been trying to tell people, bro, it doesn't. Dude, the min-maxing doesn't work. Yo, when does the LOM giveaway end? LOM? LOM? League of Masters? Oh, Legends of Mushrooms. That ends in 3 days. If you've not done it, I mean, you can still can, you know. I will be streaming it, I think, tomorrow. I was tempted to stream it tonight, but we have so much raid weekend to do tonight that I was like, we'll do it tomorrow instead. So we're going to have a little bit of a League of Mushroom stream tomorrow. But, yeah. I got 320 today, reset, 5,612. Dude, I think I'm basically right around there as well. Dude, I think I need some new bases, bro. My bases have been slacking. Sarah, I saw that you were kind of cooking it. I saw there's a good amount of people that have been absolutely cooking the Legend of Mushroom. I kind of enjoyed it. I think from now on, and let me know what you guys think here. This is nothing to do with the game itself, but I think I might start doing some shorter sponsorships instead of the lengthy 30 day ones. Unless you guys like the lengthy ones, you let me know. But I feel like if I can find like the 1 week or like the 2 week ones where people can just kind of hop on for a night, kind of just grind it out, have some fun or whatever, we can like do it together kind of thing. I think those are a little bit more fun, personally. What do you guys think? This is the first time I've gotten 320 this season. Dude, I've had seasons like that, actually, now kind of thinking about that. I've gotten a few 320s this season, but, like, I think it was, like, last season. It was, like, the last week of the season where I finally got, like, my first 320. There's been some rough seasons there. Wask, how's it going, my guy? Can I give you more bases if you need in the DMs? I will take them. Dude, I gotta figure out some stuff. I figured out some stuff, but I still need to make sure everything is solid with some people with the bases and whatnot. I keep forgetting to remind you. Hold on, let me look here. Let me see if I can't do this. Oh no, I probably can't in streamer mode, can I? I probably can't. Oh, wait, hold on. It says it's still connected. Connected your Twitch account. Sync. Last synced? Oh my gosh. Okay. It's supposed to do it automatically. There we go. There we go. Okay. I think it's fixed now. Dude, it said it's supposed to sync, I think, automatically. But it said last synced, and it was March. Jesus. It's supposed to do it automatically. There you go. Everything should be set. I do apologize there. Why is everyone using dragons? Ooh, that's a good question. Hold on. Dude, chat. I gotta spend, like, a literal day sitting down and just, like, editing stuff. Just, like, straight up. I sit down, bang, 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 bang. You know, because I have, like, I'm not even kidding you. I have probably over 100 TikTok videos I could post right now if I just spent like an afternoon, boom, 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 you know? It's crazy. Sorry, I accidentally just muted myself. All right. Why is everyone using dragons? Are they broken right now or something? They have been meta for probably a little bit of time here, but specifically with like the arrow and the RC dive, they are super, super strong. They're not the strongest. I think that does take the Root Riders take the cake for that one. However, they are probably the easiest for the strength level. I do think that they compete somewhat competitively with Root Riders, but the skill between the two. Dragons are just very easy just to place in one side and kind of call it a day, if that makes sense. Dragon Riders, I want to see if we can't do some Dragon Rider attacks on my secondary account tonight. Here's what I'm thinking here. I'm on Twitch too. Yo, big dubs, Finn, big dubs. Here's what I'm thinking tonight. I think we do my Legends on my main account. We switch over to my secondary account. We try to figure out if we can do Dragon Riders or not, and maybe mess around with Dragon Riders. And if we can do that, then we'll just finish off the night with some Raid Weekend, and then probably eventually, not gonna lie, probably some Delta Force. Look at the army I used in war. I gotcha. Dude, Meiosis right here is just, I think he's just cleaning house right now. I've been using Mass Dragon Riders and been doing actually very well. Been using the King instead of the Minion. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken here, right? You basically send in a Sui King and Queen. You take out like a section of the base. Like, if we're looking at like this base here. Correct me if I'm wrong here. But you're supposed to like take out with your Sui like a path of the base, right? And you set up like a Lalo where the Dragon Riders just go through the remaining ones, right? Right? Am I understanding that correctly? Yeah. They had a Dragon Rider attack like that not too long ago, but it just wasn't as consistent as I wanted it to be, so I kind of gave up on it. But since the Dragon Riders got a buff, I'm actually very curious. Clone? Spirit Fox? Also, chat. Hold on. I want to ask you guys' opinion. I don't know if this is a bug or not, but does anyone like how the pets are oriented here? Because I don't even think it makes physical sense. Because the fox is on the RC, and the RC is in the 3rd position, but the fox was just used, and it's in the 4th. That's got to be a bug, right? I'm assuming the Phoenix is on the Minion Prince, which also doesn't make sense. Dude, they're all in, like, the opposite order from each other. I don't know if I like that. So the riders just cut through the base like a spear? Oh. Perfect understanding. And the other side, you use the Queen and Rocket Loons to pick off the outer defense. Wait, what? I thought it would use the King and Queen. Oh, wait, do you use the RC to do that? Hold on, I'm gonna probably have to rewatch this here. Sorry, I was reading chat. I do want to see what's happening here. So you do an RC charge to cut out that value, and then you send in your King and Queen on the other side, and the Dragon Riders. Okay, I gotcha. We'll have to try that a little bit later tonight. Yeah. What do we think? Try that a little bit later. Test out a new attack strategy. Ew. Dragon Riders? That's interesting. Wait, did I just come up with like a new super troop? I feel like that'd be broken. You take the Dragon Rider and the Electro Dragon and do a combination, right? The Dragon Riders go straight to the defense, and then they chain. Oh, that'd be broken. That'd be way too broken. That would be way too broken. What's up, Sid? How you doing, my guy? Alrighty, chat. Let's get this going, yeah? I think Dragon Riders and normal dragons with the Root Rider charge is stronger than just normal dragons. I guess we're going to have to mess around with it. Cheeky base review for the one time. What do you mean by for the one time? I want you to stick around. I don't want it just to be one time. Chat, do we have predictions in? All right. What did we go yesterday? I don't think I went perfect yesterday. Oh, actually, oh no, I did. I time failed one of them. Ah, yeah. Both. I think both of these were time fails. So we got to be a little bit quicker, chat. Let's stick. Let's see here. What do we got? What do we got here? Focus up. Hmm. 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 There has got to be an absolute billion of hidden Teslas on this bottom side. Surely, right? Like, there's no shot that there's not, right? Am I gonna be taken for a ride here? So far seems pretty simple. Okay, I'm kind of shocked she went that way, I'm not even gonna lie. Now I'm kind of confused which way she's gonna go here. Let's just take a chill pill. I don't know if I don't even know at this point. I'm not gonna lie here. I'm a little confused. I think oh. Guys, I don't think that was good value. I don't think that was the play. Oh, both air supers are up too. Chat, I think we're cooked. There's one hidden Tesla. I wasn't like super wrong on that. There's a rage pop. Let's take a little bit of damage first. Hopefully not like all of it. I want to pop my RC on this side here. Okay, we're not moving too far here, I ain't gonna lie. Chad, I think we might be cooked. We're like moving at a snail's pace right here. Oh, and the ice golems! Oh, yep. The most broken defensive troop. Everyone in their, yep. They come back, yep. Buddy circled back to do some more damage, bruh. Oh. They need to fix those. They need to fix those so badly. Everyone uses that one specific troop because it's so overpowered. Tom, please don't do the TikTok thing. It's still gonna be a time fail. Maybe? Probably. Ugh. Starting off with a time fail. Those ice golems, bro. Those ice golems. Oh my lord. Dude, the infinite stun. Those ice golems, bro. Dude, I don't know how. It doesn't make sense. But those ice golems, the things that don't even attack the air, are the biggest issues for air attacks, let me tell you. Hey man, question. I'm not the best attacker. I just got to Town Hall 14. What strat do you recommend? At Town Hall 14, if you're good with Queen Charge, I definitely recommend Queen Charge anything, really, like Lalo, Hogs. You could do a lot with Queen Charge. If you're not super great... Oh, wait, you said not super great at attacking, right? Not the best attacker. Okay. I mean, realistically, you could basically do this same exact attack strategy. Maybe remove a few dragons. And you could literally pretty much do the same thing. If this seems a little too much for you, you could even technically do like a Hydra, which is balloons, dragons, dragon riders. You could do like a blimp with like, I don't know, either some balloons or maybe some Yetis, and just have the blimp go to the town hall, and then just spam everything else in. There's a lot of I don't want to recommend spamming E-Dragons because yes, it's stupidly easy to do, but it's so bad. I feel like E-Dragons are so bad. E-Dragons are wildly inconsistent. I feel like if you're really, really good with E-Dragons, I mean, like, there is a genuine way to be good with E-Dragons, but I would say, like, 90% of people don't know how to do it, and I am definitely not one that knows how to do it. I am really bad with E-Dragons, but I have seen people be very, very good with E-Dragons. All right, hopefully that is the only fail for tonight. Just a time fail, whatever. We need my RC to go into that section there. Okay. Dude, oh my lord. Dude, Chad, I gotta shave, bro. This mustache, bro. There's like, I don't know if you guys have ever been like tickled by a feather or something like that, but bro, just one like mustache hair. Oh, dude, I hate it. I gotta shave really badly. This is an old version of this base. I think there's a reason why people don't typically run this version anymore. Is she gonna go for the archer? No, she won't. I will let her take this out, though. My queen did nothing, did she? Didn't she? There's the ice golems. There is death right on my doorstep right there. What's up, Senritha? How you doing, my dude? Should I delay my RC a little bit more, guys? What do you guys think? Because my RC seems to be getting too much value, where she gets too deep into the base and the ice golems come out. Why run Phoenix instead of your Spirit Fox? Two reasons. One, hold on. The reason I don't use Spirit Fox over the Phoenix is, one, I feel like the Spirit Fox dies in almost every raid. Even though you can get, like, technically, I guess, like, 2 extra invises, time is kind of an issue already with my attack. So I don't want to, because, dude, the only fails I've gotten are time fails so far. So time isn't necessarily the issue. I don't need more invis time, but also additionally, because the fox seems to die in like every single push that I've seen, and even when I do it, I'm not the best. The fox like lingers too far back or runs into a ton of traps. At that point, you just have a regular RC at that point. Where in my case, when she pops the Phoenix, she tanks for a good amount of time. She can take out two more defenses or like CC troops or something like that. And again, it's just a lot easier, I feel like, to path correctly because you can place invises in a particular way, not to have to cover the fox, but you can place them in a way that you can be more aggressive with the pathing of the RC. Sometimes it works, or I'd say majority of the time it does work. But if you get too aggressive, sometimes you do get that like where she goes one way, circles back, goes a different way, then goes back to the original way, and then like she gets kind of weird, you know. Phoenix can also eat air bombs. That is true. That is also true. Plus, I can't even lie, dude. A Phoenix is tanky. Like, dude, I don't know if you guys have ever seen how many times a Phoenix can clutch up things, but the Phoenix is actually so tanky. So I don't know. I like the Phoenix a lot more. I've tried the Fox a few different times. I don't think it's the play for me. I go for more ease of use than uh, I guess value, and ultimately that's kind of probably also where I kind of fail a little bit. If you want pure value, I do think the Fox is probably better, but I don't want to have to deal with that. Dang, bro, what a combo right there. That was a crazy combo. Is it better to use two more invises or recall the RC? That is a good debate right there. I would honestly say, hold on. Honestly, I think neither is the option between using two more invises or the recall. I personally, okay. I would say the recall is better than two extra invises in this particular scenario because you're already using 10 invises. And again, the biggest issue for the most part is you don't want to time fail. You know, it gets kind of close, and two more invises, it means a lot more time. I have thought about switching out the recall though for a rage. The whole concept would be you actually sacrifice the RC in the center where you can pull like CC troops and maybe bait out spells or something like because my RC was like dead center. If she would have popped and just like I suied her right there, the rage would have popped and then this rage would have not even been an issue anymore. and I've been thinking about that and then using a rage spell instead of a recall just for my main troops to be pushing straight through. Um, so that's something I've seen people do before, chess being one of them, but I don't know. I'm not fully convinced yet if I should do that. It sounds pretty solid. I do think if I was to do that, I would probably run Haste Vial instead of the Rocket Spear, though, because I know technically I could pop the Rocket Spear right off a rip and then go from there. But I feel like when you pop the Rocket Spear, if she gets too much value, she can actually completely mess up her pathing if you do it in the beginning of the attack. So I'm not a huge fan of that. I'd probably go Haste in that case, but I don't know. Or maybe the revive spell. I don't know about that one. I use a rage with Dragon Riders. It gets a lot of value since the Dragon Riders stick together more than dragons. Yeah, I could totally. Well, dragons do stick together. They just stick to each other on the outside of the base. I do think though, Tom. I do think I will be trying Dragon Riders on my secondary account just to mess around. I have to figure out if I can even though first. I feel like, huh? Chat. This rage isn't actually an issue. The rage, except for the multi infernos, which don't get me wrong, the multi infernos can be very, very scary. But that's all. That's the only thing. I guess builder huts too, but like, that's all ground targeting stuff. We don't have to worry about that. Surely she goes up, right? Okay, I guess Shirley is not Shirley. Okay, okay. You did not need to sidestep that, okay? I, I don't know about that one. That seemed intentional. That seemed kind of weird. She's like, oh, let me just sidestep this real quick here. My minion prince got targeted. Cool. Dude, what is happening down here? Oh my lord. Okay. Okay, RC. Okay. Okay. Alright. I don't think the RC could have thrown more. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think that it was physically possible. I don't think she could have thrown more. Oh my lord. I don't think the RC could have thrown more right there. Wow. The base that didn't matter just absolutely sauced me because the RC was trying to die. Okay. I can't believe it. That was so intentionally bad. I'm actually kind of tilted from that. Hold on. I wanna run this one back here. I wanna run this one back here. I need to run this one back here. Hold on. Hold on. So this rage consists of 3 things that can attack air. Don't get me wrong, multi-infernos can be kind of insane. But I want to focus on this RC here. Because holy... I need to see why the hell she just did what she did. That makes sense. Makes sense. Okay. Yep. That makes sense. Okay, I guess that makes sense, unfortunately. It's close, but I think that technically makes sense. I do think this builder hut is probably closer. But I want to see this. Okay. That kind of sucks. Why does she sides? Why? Why? Why does she go? Okay. Someone please explain to me why she's standing here, and in order to attack this, she goes like, what? Dude, that tilts me. That tilts me. Can anyone explain why she just did like an L shape to attack that? I don't understand that. I don't understand that. I'm asking chat if anyone's got some insight on that one there. Show it again. All right, I got you. Because that alone just absolutely messed up my entire attack, and I don't get it. I understand that like buildings when they're positioned, even though they're invis, obviously they're still physical, so it makes sense that you can't go over it. Dude, I don't get it, and it's so infuriating, bro. It feels like I am at the mercy of just like randomness, and it's so stupid. So she is standing. She is standing right here. I'm gonna do this in a different color, actually. She's standing right here, right? I'm going to invis this building, so she's going to attack this building next. Instead of going straight forward, she does like this weird downwards, and then attacks from the side. I don't get that. There's a giant bomb. The AI is to move around it. I don't think there's a giant bomb, but I want to see. There's not a giant bomb there. Like, she actually just sidestepped my entire thing because of that. The sidestep to the wizard tower is because it was the fastest to left point of the wizard tower. Huh? The sidestep to the wizard tower is because it was the fastest to left point of the... I don't know what that means. Are you just making stuff up, or... Am I too stupid to understand what that means? The fastest to left of the point? Fastest to left point of the wizard tower. I don't get that. The left corner of the wizard tower is the closest path for her to get. Brother, it's a straight line, bro. What are you talking about? Such a complainer? No, I'm asking. I'm not complaining. I'm asking. I'm trying to figure this out, Plug Walk. I'm trying to figure this out. This is a straight line, right? And she is standing here. So the closest path between two different points is a straight line. Why does she go sideways to then attack this? Like, that makes zero sense. Am I completely... Probably because it's the leftmost tile. Definitely why? No. Because we figured out last time when we figured out that they target the middle point. They don't target the leftmost pixel or anything like that. They target the middle point. Because I will bring back the other video here. I will bring back the other video that completely counteracts what you guys are saying right here. That makes zero sense there. I wonder if I can find the other. Hold on. I want to see if I can't find the other video that we're talking about. Chat, guys, that's not true though. That's not true though. Hold on. What was it? What I think it was. I'll find this because at this point, I need to know. Is it this video? Is it this one? Oh, maybe it's not this one. Can I see the replay? Okay. I'll run it back one more time and then I'll find what you guys are talking about and the complete opposite. And I'll explain why it's not that. So, okay. Here's what we're doing right here, right? My RC goes in here. Left side, right? We're going in. Now, personally, in the moment, I kind of thought that she would go this way. I was wrong. I can admit that. I thought this was going to be closer. It's definitely not. I'm not arguing that point or anything like that. I thought she was going to go this way. It didn't. Whatever. So she goes here, right? And I am invising. She is standing right here. I am going to invis this. So she will target this building here, right? We agreeing so far? My question is, why does she not just move straight forward, but instead she does this like weird side step downwards and then attacks from the side? That's what I'm trying to figure out. People are saying it's the closest pixel or anything like that, but I have a clip that literally disproves that exact thing. It proves the completely opposite thing, and I will find that and I will show you to you guys. But like, see, she like does a weird side step, runs to the side here, steps out of the invis to attack it. That's what I'm trying to figure out, because right here, this entire thing completely messes up this attack. And I need to figure out why and how I can counter that. Because otherwise it's not going to be great. I need to figure out the pathing here. Is it this video? Please tell me it's this video. She always shoots from a specific distance, but the wall was blocking it, so she tries to back up, I guess. Yeah, she has to jump over the wall, but she doesn't have to go sideways over the wall. Am I just at the mercy of randomness? Is that where I'm at? Am I just at the mercy that this game is just random and there's no like actual way to like figure that out? Is there a clip? Does someone have a clip of this? Because we literally had a lengthy conversation about this basically same issue, but it was literally the opposite of the issue. And I want to find it here. I want to find it here because it was the same issue with RC pathing, but it was literally the complete opposite of what you guys are saying. Oh, I might have found it. Come on, baby. Give it to me. Where is it? I think I saw it. I think is it this one? I think it was this one. Please tell me. Do you guys know which one I'm talking about? Yo, anyone on Twitch know what I'm talking about? What's up, Officer Down? Dude, why can't I find this now? It's gotta be this one. Oh. Yep, found it. Chat. Okay. I don't know if this is the exact moment, but let me show you exactly the opposite of what you guys are saying. So you guys' argument, the fact that she stepped sideways is because this left side tile is supposedly closer, right? You're saying like this tile that she targeted or something like that is closer to her, right? That's your guys' argument. Am I getting that correct? Correct? Correct. Are yes or no? Yes or no? I see one yes. Anyone else? Okay. So this happened a few days ago. Okay? Oh, that's the wrong. This happened a few days ago, right? And I was steamed, right? Hold on. Where do I watch the clip here? God, this guy yaps a lot, am I right? Okay. Okay. So, she's going in, she attacks the what is this? The hidden Tesla, right? Makes sense. Pathing makes sense. This pops up here, right? Keep with me, keep with me. Chat. So currently, this is getting hit by the electric boots. This wizard tower is in range of the electric boots. This is not. This is not close enough. This is in range. This is physically getting hit. It is in the sphere of the electric boots. This is not. This is not close enough to be hit. Okay? Spoilers. She targets this thing. She paths to this. So even though this is close enough to be targeted and the electric boots are doing damage, this is still targeted. It literally is the complete opposite. People are saying that it's so the whole reasoning here was that Tom was saying that the RC targets the midpoint. I can understand. I think that's stupid. If this is getting damaged, this is definitely closer than this thing, right? But I'm like, okay, that makes sense. And then they do this thing, and now I'm lost. Now I don't get it because this is the complete opposite, where she just sidesteps. Is it just? Am I just at the mercy of this game being like, we'll sidestep this time. I guess we'll go in a straight line. I'm confused. The Tesla is closer to the RC. You tell how? You tell me how the Tesla is closer to the RC here. This is in damage. Like, bro, this is getting damaged. This is in the range of the sphere. This is not even getting damaged. He's spitting facts. If the hidden Tesla is closer, how is this getting damaged from the Tesla or from the ring? Please, someone tell me. Because the other thing too is this is not inside of a wall. This is inside of the wall. The max level wall has too much for her to jump over, so she needed to go for the level 16 wall. But she's not. She doesn't have to jump over. I know you were joking there, being sarcastic, but she doesn't even have to jump over a wall in this one. Tesla's base size is different. I get that. You guys are saying, if I'm understanding this correctly, unless I'm missing something that you guys are saying that I'm just not understanding here. Oh, I don't even think you guys could see the other thing. My bad. I think I keep clicking the wrong thing. I just gotta close out of this, I think. You guys are saying that she targets the leftmost pixel, and I'm proving that that's not the case. I am proving to you that even though that this pixel is literally taking damage because it's close enough in her aura and this one's not, that is not the case. Tom was saying, Tom Nubb, another official creator, was saying that supposedly she targets the midpoint of everything. But that doesn't make sense in this now new thing here. Because she doesn't target it. Or supposedly by you guys. So I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. The outer diameter of the wizard tower is in the boots, but the center point of the Tesla is closer than the center of the wizard tower. Yes. So that's why she targeted in this scenario here. That's why she targeted in this scenario. I understand that. I can get behind that. It messed me up for a while, but I can get behind that. It still pisses me off that this can take damage and still not be closer, but I can get behind that. The thing I can't get behind is why now in this attack, this has happened. Why does she sidestep? Because this completely is the opposite of what just happened. Or am I wrong? Am I missing something here? That's what I just don't get. I need to figure this out because otherwise I don't want to be frustrated on losing attacks because of whatever this is. That's all I'm trying to figure out here. If she's targeting the center point, I don't get why she sidesteps. If she's targeting the pixel, why did she do what she did in that last one here? I don't get it. I don't get it. Someone please help me. Because right now it feels super inconsistent. And I must be missing something. Because of the hero. What? What do you mean? I don't know. Oh, it just bothers me. I wish I knew. I wish I knew. I'm so confused. I wish I knew so I could counter it and figure it out and then do better, but I generally kind of feel like it's just at the mercy at this point. It's whatever, I guess. You could use AI to run an analysis on it, and you'd upload the clip. I have no idea how to do that or whatever. Possibly the center of the wizard tower is the base of the actual tower. It's not a 3x3. That'd be really stupid. God, if they programmed it that way, oh God. God, I hope not. Yo, Gutsman, I hope you have a good Legends hits, my dude. Good luck, my guy. I just wish I knew. That's basically all I'm saying. I just wish I knew what the difference is, because right now it just feels flippy-floppy. What do you guys mean upload it to ChatGPT? What? What are you guys saying? What you guys mean, bruh? Where'd the music go? Why did it stop? ChatGPT can do videos? Dang. Ooh, that is, oh. What? I'm going to assume that that was a mistake, and he just had like a mistake remover, basically. But my man's lost, his boy. His Sneezy. Couldn't think of the name real quick. Yeah, I have talked about how I do get kind of annoyed with the pathing in this game. I do kind of understand that air troops straight up do not follow a straight line, and that kind of weirds me out. But I've kind of come to accept that. The only thing is, RC is not an air troop, so I really don't get it. I really don't get it. He also just tripled that. Like, absolute mad lad. Well, I mean, I guess. Or do I come in from the top? Nah, I'm gonna come in from the bottom. Oh! Oh! You're good. You're good. Just chill. Just chill. Just chill. Just chill. Just chill. You're fine. Ah! That's not as chill. We just gotta chill here. Alright, I'm liking the chill. Whew. Perfect. And we dip out. Uh-oh. I saw death. I saw it, Chad. Did you guys see it? You guys, I saw it. Oh, there's another one. Oh, they're like sprinkling in now. Yep. Yep. I definitely did that on the wrong side here. Well. Well. Chad, I think it just cooked. What's up, Penguin? Wait, Penguin, you come with a raid? Yo, massive W, dude. How was your attacks? One attack just completely screwed me over, and now I think I'm in the whatever zone now. I think I just won't be able to win now. It be what it be. What am I listening to? I'm skipping. I don't even know what it is. Dude, any music videos, I'm just skipping. Yeah, dude, I just got absolutely screwed over by the game. And the last attack, and I guarantee I won't triple another attack coming up here. Guarantee it. Oh, man.
What's up, bro?
What's up? Dude, we got screwed over, and I think we're going to continually get screwed over. Was Great Man hit level 299? Am I pushed to level 300? Dude, I wish I could push to 300. Yeah, donating and I think just attacking town halls, I think, can give you XP. But yeah, donating is definitely the better way to go about it. Take down the ice golems. Down with the ice golems. Yep, take them out. Do it. Do it. You know, as a kid, I never listened to the lyrics of this song. We popping the rage, or... Jesus. How do you grind? Oh, yeah, I already heard that. Well, we won another one, chat. I don't know if it... I don't know. Does it? I don't know. Has anyone out... You know, I don't even know. I was trying to ask, how is everyone's Legends pushing going? But I started off the sentence completely weird. Has it been going good for you guys? Oh, actually, I do owe a base review for TikTok. I just got into that whole thing there. I've been playing for 12 plus years. TikTok, or how many people are on TikTok? Honestly, whoever posts their first code can get a base review. I was in such a tangent, I completely forgot about it. All right, Aprix was the first person I saw there. I'm now completely maxed aside from the supercharging mines and pumps. So, going to be going into Legends here soon. I wish you the best of luck. Only the vibes of the music? Wait, what? Also, how you doing, Proud Alaskan? I didn't even see that was you. How you doing, my dude? Alrighty. We have a Tunnel 13. Okay. Dude, I've said it before. Hold on. Sorry. I can't concentrate. I can't concentrate with this song because I don't know if you've ever seen the Just Dance version of this song with like Star Wars, but it's really that's all I can think about right now. Um, Dude, I think Town Hall 13 looks amazing with this scenery. Absolutely amazing. Um, I will say I think the arrow value might be a little rough on this base. And I was going to say that I actually really like the anti Sarch value, but I think what I would probably recommend is actually switching these together just a little bit here and there. The reason why I would do that is because as of right now, if you can somehow find a blimp somewhere in like this section here, I think you're taking out quite a bit of stuff with your Sarch. At least some pretty important things. Obviously, you still have a lot of the base left. You still have like the single infernos, and you still have the eagle and everything. But I do think that is a lot of value still to be had with Sarch, even still. So I'm not a huge fan of these scatter shots being so close to the town hall, but I don't think it's too bad, especially because of the angle you have to come in is kind of weird, kind of wonky. So I do think that's pretty decent. Although I do wonder, I know you have a opening right here, and I do wonder if this is trapped up. But let's say you place a blimp in like right here, right? Where is that gonna path? If you land it right here, eh, might be a kind of a tough reach to hit that potentially. There's not a lot in the way, because like I think they could easily take out like anything right here. The town hall would take a while. I'd be curious. I'd be curious. I did say arrow value, and I do kind of want to take a look at this. Yeah, I don't think that's too hard of a lineup here. Place her like right here. Hit the arrow. Yeah. Not the best arrow lineup. The other way as well could also happen. Not my favorite thing. Upgrades look phenomenal. Um, Spacing actually looks pretty good, especially because you have single inferno. So I don't think E-Dragons are really going to be doing a huge number on this base, which is very, very solid. I love the clan castle positioning in the center here. I think the only critique I would really have is somehow fixing the arrow value a little bit. You might have to like move this air sweeper a little bit, and I'd say probably move these scatter shots just slightly a little bit more spaced out. I think it would help out just a little bit more. Those are the only critiques I have really of the base. I think your upgrades are phenomenal. I think this base is actually very, very solid. I'd say currently this is probably like a 8.5 to 9 range. I think if you make those changes, I think this could be like a 9.5, maybe even closer to a 10 out of 10. I like the Tunnel 13 base. What's up, Cell? Can we get a shout out for Cell? Also, can we get a shout out for Penguini? I'm pretty sure we did that earlier. Typically, we're pretty good at that, but I just want to make sure we're getting that. The guy that could wait, this guy could just move to the buildings on the corner so it throws off the queen's arrow, then wouldn't get so many sweepers, if that makes sense. Oh, I guess that isn't a great lineup either. I'm doing fine, just checked in. When you were saying never really used to listen to music lyrics as a kid. Oh yeah, me too. I uh I typically only listen to like beats typically. Um yeah, I can recognize a lot of songs just by like that game where you can like write off like the first second or like the second or whatever. You know how like it goes 1 second, 2 seconds. I think it goes 5 seconds, 10 seconds. And you have to try to guess the song. I'd be very curious to see how good I am at that. If you want a review, type exclamation point review. Wow. Dude, W base building. What a Chad. Buddy just knows. Buddy's a knower. It's not enough, but he is a knower. That is some impressive base building. I haven't heard this song in forever. Holy. The classic, like, quick look away. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, a little bit of a split, too. Ooh. Damn. This dude knows every move. Crazy. Crazy. But we still triple. Honestly, I've been grinding on all of my Clash accounts. I now have a Town Hall 17, a Town Hall 14, a Town Hall, or 6 Town Hall 13s, 2 Town Hall 12s, 2 Town Hall 11s, and a Town Hall 10. You've been grinding on all of them? Solid, solid. Dude, I've been lacking on mine. I can't even cap. I did my CW well, and actually I probably could do, what is it called? Probably do some maintenance on them, but more than ever, I probably should do it right now. What's up, Zionic? Brother, sauce me your player code. We can take a look. I got 2 Tunnel 17s, a Max Tunnel 15, and a 13. Dude, I think if you have more than like 3, especially maxed out accounts, I think you're killing it. All right, let's take a look here. We have a Town Hall 17, fully maxed out. All superchargers look like they're here. It's a very boxy design. I've seen a lot of box designs before. Double Poison. I think Double Poison's definitely the play. I know there's like Rages, but dude, I think Double Poison is insane. I don't know where all of your traps are, but I'm not gonna lie, I hope they're all on this side of the base. Like, have your hidden Teslas here, 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 here. Because as of right now, and maybe another one like right here. Because as of right now, dude, I'm diving this side like 10 times out of 10 times. The value here, the Poison Tower, the Giga Bomb, the multi-gear tower, everything, dude, this spot is crazy. I would 100% take that spot. Is that where your hidden Teslas are? I have 5 Tunnel 17s not rushed, but they're not maxed out. I mean, that's still pretty impressive. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like the Flame Flinger, or not the Flame Flinger. Oh, dude, there's too many flames. The Flame Spinner. We have the Fire Spitter. We have the Flame Flinger. We have the Fire Spirits. Now we have the Fire Spinner. It's crazy out here. I think each one of these compartments, though, I feel like this is pretty balanced, actually. Dude, chat, my sleep has been so off recently. So you have the Fire Spitters facing like this, right? They kind of cover the town hall, but they cover both of these compartments quite a bit, right? Then you have this bad boy right here that, if not dealt with, could do a lot of damage, especially because he's around a lot of high HP buildings and whatnot. It's looking pretty crazy. Then you have this to offset it a little bit. Obviously, I think this is the last really big ticket item here. So having it kind of in the corner where you have you have almost like a triangle, I feel like, of very powerful compartments. This compartment, this compartment, this compartment. And right in between there, you have the town hall. I think that's very solid. Wait, hold on. It's supposed to be a triangle. The Teslas are on the Ricochet by the 3 o'clock. Downward, going downward. Really? Huh. I mean, I guess I could kind of see it. I guess I could kind of see it, but dude, I'm 100% diving, I think, into this compartment here. I'm not gonna lie. I can see this base working. Honestly, dude, I think you're higher than me, so maybe I gotta. We might have to cop this base here. Maybe this is totally the. I think without the Fire Spinner, if you did like the Hook Tower or something, I think you could cook on that base. Base looks very, very strong. Fire Spinner is not it, though, I feel like. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Well, I want everyone's opinion here. Out of these three towers, which one do you think is the best? Are you guys going Hook Tower? Are you guys going Flame Spinner? Are you guys going Crusher? I want to see. I want to see what you guys are thinking. I got one for Hook. Any others? Bro, max the worst one. Dude, not only did I max the worst one, but I spent gems to max it, bro. So we have one for Hook, two for Crushers, another Hook. Wait, we have one for the Flame Spinner, really? Luke is a Flame Spinner by heart. Crusher, Hook. I feel like Crusher and Hook are both very, very close. Here's my problem, right? I feel like if we're talking pure, hold on, I'm gonna pause the music here. Like, this is kind of interesting here, right? So, I feel like for pure messing up an attack, I feel like the Hook Tower could be like, dude, if it hooks the right thing, your entire attack can go down the drain with like an instant, right? However, dude, if you know how to take advantage of the Hook Tower is the biggest problem for base designing. If you know how to, like, let your RC get pulled in, and the RC or the king... Dude, what is happening? Dude, if the Hook Tower... If you can have the RC or the king get hooked in, and they can do their damage, dude, it cooks. It actually cooks. And that's where I'm like, oh, I don't know. Maybe the Crusher mortar is better. Because I feel like the Crusher, but it doesn't attack air. They all have their weaknesses, which makes them rough. I feel like the Crusher mortar against Root Riders is definitely the play. But like, the Hook Tower can disrupt both attacks. I don't know. I think the Flame Spinner, unfortunately, is just not it anymore. I just don't think it's it. The only thing, once it's hooked, the king is over. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but like, dude, the amount of value he can like open up the entire base. Dude, he can crush some stuff. So I don't know. Flame is the most consistent, really? Just checking in, having a good stream. Yo, see you, Joker. Oh, by the way, Joker, I don't know if you're. I know you said you can't hang, but dude, these challenges you're gonna hate. You're going to hate, bro. I'm playing Rainbow Six, dude. How's Rainbow Six going? And I'm sorry for your loss, Officer Down, for playing Rainbow Six. Hook Tower is better. I'd say, how often do you get attacked by Root Riders? Constantly, actually. Oh, wait, no, that's me. Root Riders. Okay, well, all right. Some badass over here is doing, what, Rocket Loon Fireball? All right, buddy. Hold on, maybe. Okay, yeah, there's Root Riders. I don't even know what this is. No wonder someone lost. Root Riders. Root Riders, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Root Riders. Root Riders. Root Riders. Root Riders. Dragons. Root Riders. Root Riders. Root Riders. Root Riders. Throwers. Root Riders, Root Riders, yeah, Root Riders is pretty consistent. Weirdly enough, I actually feel like I'm winning more defenses against Root Riders than I am against Dragons, which is weird. You want the base? Yeah, dude. If you want to sauce it to me, I mean, yeah, I probably yeah. If you could sauce me the base, I'd take it. Can we get a chat? Actually, TikTok. How about this? How about this? TikTok, you guys earned another base review. I'm going to do my last attack here. This is your chance to get your codes ready. And then once your codes are ready, I will pick someone at random. Here we go. So this is your chance to get your codes ready. Oh, see chat? Okay. This is what I'm going to talk about here. Let's see if we can't take advantage of the... Oh, this is a maxed out hook tower? Is this my first time seeing a maxed out hook tower? Let's see if we can't take advantage of this thing, yeah? Like, the hook tower is really, really good, but if we do this right, it's going to be the biggest downfall to this base ever. So, like, chat, like I was saying, though, I don't know, bro. Because, like, that's bad. That's not good. So, like, I don't know, chat, you know? Warden, what are we doing here, bro? You're following 2 dragons? Okay. Alright, well. The minion prince is stuck on the... Yep, okay. Thank you, Warden. Everything's dying up here, but yeah, I got you. I mean, he is really following a good path, I guess, but... Chat, am I gonna lose? Am I gonna lose this, bro? Am I gonna lose this? There's no shot, right? Dude, this air suit, chat, I think I lose this. I actually think I lose this. That is insane. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. I win this. I win this. I win this. Surely, right? Dude, oh my god. Please. For the love of God. Okay, this has got me stressing. I think we should be fine, but this... dude, I'm actually worried about a time fail. Now we're chilling. It should not even. It shouldn't have been this close. It really should not have been this close. It's fine. We got it. We're chilling. What would you say is an elite number for trophies to be gained from your 8 attacks? 320. Oh, wait. Gained from... What do you mean? Do you mean, like, overall? Like, defenses and attacks associated? Or are you talking, like, just my attacks? Alright, TikTok. Sorry to completely blue balls you guys here, but we have another defense here. And then after this, we'll do it. Sorry, I do apologize. Also, why did they put a Flame Flinger in probably the worst mortar to go up against? What? Why? Why? What am I watching? What's up, Brad? Wait, he's using Headhunter? What is happening? Why is he... Yo, I've heard, actually, I have heard that the 31 Headhunters, the mass Headhunters, if you would, is actually very powerful, and you have to watch out for them. Is this game broken? Hold on. What? This is my defense here. Is the game broken? Did I not see an arrow fly through the middle of this core? What? What is happening? What is happening? I'm so confused. I am yo. I'm so confused. How you sell so bad? Are you talking about this guy? I'm not attacking. Buddy is staring into the abyss right now. Hold on. To be fair to Troy, I think the game bugged out again. I think the game bugged out on him. I gotta see this. I don't know why 31 Headhunters. I really don't know. Dude, is this tablet out of his window here? What is happening? Hold on. Oh, there's another live attack. Guys, stop the live attack. Hold on. What happened to this arrow, though? Am I tripping? Did this arrow not go, like, straight through the middle of the base? And the Invis just said, nah. Am I tripping here? Am I tripping here? Does the arrow not go, like, straight through the middle of this base? Oh, this game is so broken. What? Oh, what? Dude, this game... Dude, why are we hitting so many bugs tonight, bro? The thing is, I don't think this would have changed the outcome of the attack, but what... Dude... Oh, this game bugs out so much. Okay, anyways... We have a TikTok base review to do here. TikTok, post your codes. I'll just choose one randomly. I will choose one in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bang. Luke. Why do you run with the giant arrow? What do you run with the giant arrow? The action figure. Ooh, chat, there's a big flaw to this base. Who sees it? Who sees... Oh, okay. There's 2 flaws to this base. One of them's not a huge issue, I don't think. Chat, I see 2 issues, 2 huge issues with this base. Zap Quake. Yeah, I'll give it to you. Okay, Nathan. Nathan's just too good at this, bro. I feel like Nathan got the last 2 points last time, too. Zap Quake Witches can zap right between both of these. You can zap 4, 4, and 1 Earthquake can take out all 3 of these buildings. Can take out literally all 3 of these buildings, and unfortunately these are like your biggest, most powerful buildings, and if your biggest and most powerful buildings are taken out before they even place a singular troop, that is not a good design. Then additionally here, yes, Nathan did get it as well from like, maybe you can't. I do think technically you could. But actually, I don't know if you can technically do it with this angle. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. Technically, yes. If you had a lineup, you could. I think you could still get like 3 of them, but I don't think you can actually hit. Dude, why is the ruler so booty cheeks, bro, in this thing? Why does it like snap to positions? I want to check from here. Let me check from... Stop it. Let me check from this angle. Stop it! Yeah, you can stop it. I think you can only take out 3 of each. So maybe it's not as bad as I thought. 8 o'clock to 1. To 1. Oh. Yeah, there's a lot of lineups on this base. there are a lot of lineups on this base. So, I think the biggest issue are these 3 buildings in the core here. These can be zapped out and earthquaked all out in one go. Not fantastic. And then all the lineups for Era, I think, is also not very great. Here's what I will say. Even though I don't think this is a fantastic base, I think your upgrades are phenomenal. Here's what I'd recommend. I think you should go to Town Hall 12 yesterday. I think you should probably start upgrading as soon as possible. And at Town Hall 12, just get a whole new base design for Town Hall 12. Because unless you're like planning on staying at Town Hall 11 for a hot moment, I don't really see why you'd want to get a different base design. And then like literally like a few days later, get a whole nother base design for Town Hall 12. If that's the case, I'd definitely recommend just, if you're planning on staying to Town Hall 11, I'd definitely recommend one that doesn't have your key defenses all next to each other and your arrow value so large. Unfortunately, also, though, I think your spacing actually isn't super fantastic on this also. I feel like E-Dragons can kind of chain through a lot of stuff here. Because they can chain through these. They can chain through these. They can chain through everything in here. Everything in here? Everything in here, yeah. I would recommend a different base design. Your upgrades are phenomenal. The base design itself, though, I feel like is not the play. Already said that, Hip, just copying me at this point. Nathan, the real base reviewer is you. I've always been copying you. Do you make your own bases? A lot of times, yes. For the top pushing, my main account, I do not. Oil up. But Luke, brother, again, great upgrades, brother. You got this. You got this. Town Hall 12 will be your Town Hall. All right, well, chat, we are +1, but we went 286 because of some of the weirdest stuff. 2 time fails, but like, dude, I still think we got absolutely screwed over by the game. Regardless, someone put 10K. Who put 10K on lower than 300? Because I need to figure out who the dev is. Zanchi? Dude, I'm starting to think Zanchi is the dev that's been messing with me for so long. It makes sense, actually, when you think about it, chat. Zanchi's been... How long has Zanchi been following me for? Chat? How long has Zanchi been following me for? Follow age at Zanchi. The Zanchi. I can't see. Oh, 2 years, 2 months, 10 days. That seems kind of kind of real. Zanchi, are you I don't know if I trust that. Buddy's been following me for forever, and all of a sudden he puts down a ton of points on me getting lower than 300. And mysteriously, I have a huge bug that completely destroy. Because, like, I wouldn't have gotten under 300 if it wasn't for that bug. Chat, we gotta keep an eye on him. I think we gotta keep an eye on him. I think we need to keep an eye on him. I don't even know what that says. Alrighty.
Nixxious just cheered 1000 bits. Hashtag PQQ8Y8RR8.
Brother, I appreciate the 1,000 biddies. You can sauce your player code for a base review, my dude. Oh, never mind. He sent it in the message. Take all the tunnel 12s from chat. Sometimes I feel that way. This is either the worst placed spell tower or the absolute best placed spell tower ever. I think I'm going to go with the worst. Because, like, okay, hear me out. Okay, hear me out. No. Hear me out. So I've said this before. This is something I always say with invis towers, right? I feel like if you're going to do an invis tower, you want everything that's priority to be invised and anything else to be far away. So, like, for example, if you had some defenses, right? And then you had some walls around the defenses, right? And something was attacking the defenses, right? Right? You would want something to go invis, the entire compartment to go invis, so then the next path that the troop has to take is completely away from the thing, right? You don't want anything near. You want them to completely leave the area, right? Because if you even have like one singular building that's not invised, they'll just go onto that building and then they'll basically attack that building for the same duration that this invis is invising. And then when the invis goes away, they're still obviously in the area. They're not leaving the area, right? And then they'll just attack the defenses right underneath it after the fact, right? So at first I would be like, you have a ton of stuff, so if they attack the town hall, they'd still be in the same area, right?
King J-Bone just subscribed with Prime.
Yo, King J-Bone coming in with the Prime. Yo, brother, I hope you you enjoy your ad-free viewing. I'm just now realizing. Wait, hold on. We have a few base reviews. Okay, hold on. I gotta start looking at these things. Sorry, well, I'll come back to this. So typically I'd be like, man, that kind of sucks because there's a ton of stuff that they can attack, and all the defenses would still be vulnerable. Things would stay in the area, but the thing that I kind of almost enjoyed about this is the fact that there's only one singular building that can activate this. So even if they attack this building, even if they attack this building, even if they attack any of these buildings up here, they are not triggering this invis. They can, if they come in from this bottom side here, right? They would have to fight through literally everything to pop this invis before the invis pops. And then once it pops, it protects the town hall and the town hall exclusively, which is really the only defense that you have to care about, right? So I'm like, okay, you know, typically I like a little bit more buff on that, but I'm like, okay, I mean, like, kind of works. However, there's one crucial thing that I'm not a huge fan of about this base. And it is the arrow value. Because if you arrow this, not only do you hit this town hall and activate the invis, which completely ruins it, but you also get a ton of value in the process, which sucks. I'm not blind to the arrow value. I knew I was working my way up. I have to tell a story, you know? I have to yap first. I have to get my 1 minute of TikTok time. Nah, but like, yeah. So I kind of almost liked what you were going with, except for the arrow. The arrow, I think, kind of ruins it, which is tough. I think kind of the same thing for here too. Not that it's much value, but you can also get two defenses and activate the invis at the same time. Not everyone uses arrow. Yeah, true. Not everyone does use arrow. A lot of people do. I would imagine that he probably is, considering he's using masked dragons. I think anyone that's playing competitively that has an air attack is 100% using arrow. Or at least they should be. I actually think a rage would probably be better in this scenario here. Although I will also say I do think a Sarch could absolutely fry the middle of this base. I think it's a little too compact in the center. I don't think there's a lot of spots for traps. There are spots for traps, but I don't think there's a lot of spots for traps. And I think the invis or the poisons would actually defend against Sarch. But yeah, I think you could probably plop a Sarch right in the dead center there and just kind of cook this base. So, unfortunately, I think there's a little too much arrow value. I think the Sarch value is kind of ridiculous. I think the invises are kind of not placed well, unfortunately. You have a great foundation going into Town Hall 16. I know I'm saying a lot of negatives here. It's mostly your base design. I think you have a great foundation going into Tunnel 16. I think you upgraded the gear, merge towers, or at least you're building them right off rip, which I think is a huge W. Um, I think you have a great. I think you literally must have just upgraded like a day ago, maybe even a little bit more. But this is a very very fresh Town Hall 16. I just think different base design. One or even just like do double poison here, and I think you'd maybe do pretty good. The poison would probably defend against Sarch pretty nicely. Also, I'm seeing no minion prince on defense, which I think is also kind of a throw. Minion prince goes crazy. Double poison, less arrow value, minion prince, or a completely different base design. I think you'd be cooking. Just trying to look here. Trying to figure out where you'd have to move things. Here's what I'm thinking. Sorry. I'm thinking you move your air defenses to the side. I think you move your... Ooh, I think you still... Even if you moved them over here, I think you could still snipe those. Because you could probably place your Archer Queen here and just hit... Ugh. You know what you could do? This isn't a foolproof plan here, but if you moved your air sweepers more into the middle, moved your air defenses to the sides here, you could have this arrow lineup like this, but you could probably bait it. Place like a few hidden Teslas right here. Let me do a different color here. Place some hidden Teslas here. I think you could actually like... I think you could probably catch some people off guard potentially, which I think would be pretty funny. I don't know. I'd almost recommend a different base design, but you have a great foundation going into it. I think unfortunately, I think the spell towers and the arrow is a little tough. They're there already. Interesting. Interesting. Went from a 10 out of 10 on my hits tonight, plus 320 to a double 6-pack. Oh my god. Okay. Alrighty. First of all, okay, so we have a few things to do. I think we have another base review to do from Wukong, but we also have some clan capital dumpage. So we got to do that real quick here. Theoretic. What town hall are you? Oh, why am I still in this clan? I gotta keep track of what accounts I've dumped clan capital gold on and which ones I haven't. Maybe I gotta pull out like a spreadsheet here. Woo! Oh, I think they upgraded their builder hall. Big dubs. Here, take all of the clan capital gold. Take it all. I play Clash, not math. Also, I can't do math because 8 plus 2 plus 2 does equal 12. That's all good. I didn't even catch it, so... By the way, if anyone wants, what? You know, sometimes with this game, chat. Sometimes with this game. If anyone is wanting clan capital gold, you can redeem some clan capital gold dumpage in your clan on the purple website. How do I get a base review? Type exclamation point BR if you're on Twitch. Type exclamation point review if you're on TikTok. Which I think I got to switch up the TikTok a little bit, or Twitch. I'll figure out something. We'll figure out some stuff. All right. Question is, chat, can we could max out the Dragon Rider. Chat, type 1 if we should max out the Dragon Rider. Type 2 if you don't think we should. 1 to max out, 2 to not. One. Okay, literally everyone said 1. Okay, in order to do this, we're going to have to do some painful stuff. If you guys don't like to gem, turn away now, because this is going to hurt. Wait, hold on. Oh, did I? Hold on. Hold on. I don't even know if I want to look. I should have looked. I should have looked. I should have looked. Oh no. Oh man. Yeah, it's only 300 gems. Easy come, easy go, you know what I'm saying? This better be good. This better be good, Tom. This better be worth it, bro. Hold on, we also have a live hit right here, so let's take a look here. Wait. Am I tripping here, or do the Electro Dragons look like really HD? Am I crazy? Have they always been looking like this? Maybe I haven't seen any of these in detail here. Huh. Guys, this is why you never use Electro Dragons, by the way. Base review after? Yeah, we could probably do it after this one here. Every time I see E-Dragons, I laugh. Fair response. E-Dragons have been used since release. Dude, again, there's a way to use E-Dragons. I've seen it done before, but you want to be more surgical with them. You can't just kind of throw them in and hope for the best. I mean, you can. It's just not going to be great. Alrighty. Let's do this base review real quick here. And then we go in and we try out this new... Yo, Tom, can you send me the thing? The army. Gosh dang it. It's got me so switched up here. How do you recommend it to find an active clan that stays active? I guess whoever has an active leader or active co-leaders or anything like that. Okay. Reddit? Maybe Reddit. Discord has some good ones too. Best clans are that have a streamer. You think so? I mean, realistically, you can get some really good people coming through, keeping it active. I could totally agree with that. All right. So we've talked about the hook tower and how it can be taken advantage of. There's not a lot of stuff around this hook tower, to be honest with you. So even if it got pulled in, maybe it'd be fine. I actually don't mind these fire spitters. These fire spitters punish if you go through the town hall. And they're pretty far on the back sides here, so I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. Actually, they cover the hook tower too. So if that hook pulls in anything, even from the behind aspect of the fire spitters could actually still do damage. Plus, they cover the sides. Actually, I really love those fire spitter positionings. There's a lot of stuff on the outside of the base. Not a lot in the center here. Which could actually be very annoying to path through. King in front of the monolith. I think that's a very good combo. I think these are fine. Yeah, I think these are fine. Not particularly fantastic, but I don't know where else you would put them, so I guess they're fine. Arrow value doesn't look super crazy. Yeah, even if you arrow through here. Actually, can you even arrow 3 different things? And maybe, hold on. I don't know. I don't think that arrow is gonna get that. If you go in between here, I don't think they're I don't think they'd hit both. I don't know. And still that's still a pretty crazy angle. I think this is a pretty saucy base. I think this is a pretty saucy base. I think the hook tower is not around too much stuff, so I don't think it can be taken advantage of. But it still is covered by a lot of defenses here, which is very, very, very delicate process to do. Even the monolith still covers some stuff. Air sweepers are covering the opposite of the fire spitters. Fire spitters, again, very, very solid. Arrow value is very minimal. Because there's so much stuff on the outside, I think the RC dive is going to be kind of annoying on this. Double poison that slows down stuff. I actually think this is a straight up 10 out of 10. I think this is a straight up 10 out of 10. And I will actually, if you have this base code, I would love to take it. If not, I'm forcefully taking it. But if you have a copy code, I'd very much appreciate it. This looks like a very saucy base. I actually really, really like this. And dude, and the multi-gear towers being covered by the minion print. Oh my god. Yep. Dude, if you got this base, brother, I'd love to get that base. Thank you, Tom. Chat. 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 Okay, we're gonna go into this blind here, okay? We're gonna go into this completely blind. We do need, we need a substitute for Frosty. I don't know if Diggy's the play. I'm gonna run the Unicorn here, I think, instead. Just because Frosty's upgrading right now. What's up, Wukong? How can I fill up my clan? Lower your requirements. Alright, completely with no inside knowledge. Alright. No inside knowledge. First attempt at this. Here we go. Here we go, chat. First attack, no inside knowledge. We're going against a beautiful Town Hall 17 here. Okay, I think I have an idea. There's a hole in the base, chat, and when there's a hole, there's a way to get into the base. So that's what we're going to do right here. I didn't see if I was running. I think I'm running Spear. Am I supposed to start off? Oh, no, there's a recall. I was wondering if I was supposed to start off with the Spear. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to arrow kind of randomly. Oh, there's no headhunters on this? Uh-oh. Going to go that. Going to place these bad boys in. Wait, you're not using a rage? Am I supposed to am I supposed to switch up? I mean, it wasn't the best setup base by any means, but I also don't think I attacked this necessarily the best. You're doing a different CC than I do? Oh, okay. Is the equipment correct? I mean, I'm not gonna lie. What, we used like 8 Dragon Riders? 4 of them are alive? No, 5 of them are alive. I mean, okay. 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 Hydrate? Gotcha. What's up, Venom? Ooh. Okay. So what's the CC? Same CC, just an earthquake? I might try this army. We're going to see if this is good or not. How have I been? I've been doing pretty solid, actually. I think I've been actually pretty much loving life here and there. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I can really complain too much. How have you been, Venom? What trips have you gone on recently? Because I feel like every time we talk, you've been on like a billion different trips. Clan chat? Oh, Super Dragon. Okay. Oh, so you're not recalling the RC? So Rage, Super Dragon, Balloons. Interesting. Been camping with my girlfriend and my father-in-law and mom-in-law. Oh, solid. Was the camping fun? Who here enjoys camping for a couple of months? Dude, that's not camping. That's just living in a different spot. That's living in the wilderness. Okay, let's try this again. Let's try this again here, yeah? Here we go. I mean, okay. So if I'm sacrificing the RC, I don't know if I do spear then, I'm gonna be honest with you. Unless I'm literally just supposed to spear from a corner and, like, let her get as much value as she can. But I feel like, again, I would want her to go up this way. I think I would much rather do haste, to be honest with you. Oh, okay. Dude, she's gonna take out, like, almost the entire base. I mean, this is gonna look fantastic, obviously, but... I mean, I'm not gonna lie, bruh. They do still seem strong. And, like, no, don't get me wrong. This is not like a crazy base, but, like, they're quick. They are quick, that is for sure. I'm assuming what happened with this, in case anyone doesn't know, they probably haven't updated this base since, like, Town Hall, like, 15 or something like that. They probably, like, don't realize that their base is like this, and, yeah, that's why they have, like, a ton of holes in their base, no fire spitters, no nothing. The RC did so much, she did really do a lot. Dude, why there's so many holes in these bases, bro? Okay. So, my spear is also kind of low level. Get pranked? Prank me. I mean... Okay, Minion Prince, brother. What are you... Where are you looking, bruh? But he's looking left, right, center, back, left, right, 8, 8. I think if my minion... Dude, oh my god, brother. Look anywhere... Dude, okay. But he's doing everything and nothing at the same time. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like this is a pretty easy base. That's getting a little closer. Obviously, I think a better minion prince ability would have been better, but brother was looking at like everything, bro. I think I might time fail this. Yeah, I just completely failed this. I'm actually gonna time fail this. Yeah, they're probably not maxed out on this account, but like I don't know, that was a very easy base. My minion prince, I don't think the crown or the minion prince would have, or the crown or the angry jelly would have changed that too much. Buddy, it was like distracted here. Okay, I'm gonna make a few changes here. I'm gonna go haste spell. I will upgrade this bad boy though. I'm gonna run this back here. Let me try haste. I feel like haste is gonna be a better option though. Ooh, oh. I might add a ice block on this account potentially. Because I could totally take advantage of this this thing here if I could get in there. Oh. Watch this, chat. Watch this. My RC's about to go absolutely off. She's about to just completely go crazy. I think haste is definitely the better option here. If you're not recalling, I think haste is definitely the better option. Minion Prince, buddy, big sport. And we didn't need the Minion Prince ability, I guess. Chat, how we feeling? Yes, no, maybe so? How we feeling here? I used Raid Gem. How about this? I'm gonna go crazy here. Maybe this is a really bad play. What if? Hear me out. What do we think, chat? Is this too crazy? Is this too crazy to do on this attack here? You know what? We're experimenting. So let's just go crazy. Let's just go crazy. We're experimenting here. You think it's too crazy? This is a perfect base to test this out on. You know, I totally thought she was making it in there. I don't know. Huh? Did I place those two? Did I place those in too early? Okay. Well, now they're just there. Yeah. Okay. Maybe did I place those in too early? Must have. Had to have, right? Although, I think we are destroying this base. Oh my gosh. Chat, hold on. Am I cooking? This base just got ripped apart, though. And these are quick attacks. These attacks are so quick. Also, that's a TikTok base review. TikTok, get your codes ready. This is a beautiful test right here. This is a top tier, top notch, best of the best test right here. This is what we're gonna. This is the test. I am messing with stuff right now, so this might not be the total thing here. This might not be the best comparison for this. Dude, this Minion Prince is getting stuck on everything, though. Well, let me tell you. If there is like a drag, if there's something that this Minion Prince can get stuck on, it is getting stuck on it. Eh, we might. We're still gonna triple potential. Chat. What are we thinking? What are we thinking here? Maybe on my main account, this would be like a breeze. Because the other thing, too, is you got to take in consideration, these are not maxed out heroes. These are not maxed out pets. These are not maxed out equipment. Heck, not even the troops are maxed out. I think I might have to try this out a few times. Yeah, this account sucks. My Minion Prince do be having the doing heavy lifting compared to yours. Yeah, well, I mean, a level 11 Dark Crown is going to be really bad. Why does Town Hall 17 not explode when destroyed? They took it away. Yeah, it was removed. Technically, it was moved into the Giga Bomb itself, but yeah. Just use the Henchman at level 18. Yeah, I think I might. I'll work on the Dark Crown because I do think the Dark Crown is still pretty solid, but I'll use the Henchman for now. It's interesting. It's interesting. All right, so we have a base review for TikTok here. TikTok. Post your codes. I will choose one at random here, okay? I'll choose one in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bang, the boys. I feel like we skipped this song last time, but alright, yep. Ooh. I feel like we reviewed this base, like, not too long ago. Didn't we review this exact base? The boys, you weren't in here earlier, were you? What level's your jelly? I think, like, level 1, potentially. Okay, there's some massive issues with this base, unfortunately. So, this base had a really solid time, and unfortunately, it is no longer that time. This base was made probably like 4 or 5 years ago, and it does not hold up to today's Clash. For example, what you can do on this base, if you're using Zap Witch, you can Lightning right here, and right here, and then Earthquake like right here. And what that will do is take out this, 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 and this. And probably this, honestly. Which is not great. Which is not great. You can definitely, you'd probably disrupt this entire middle core section. I mean, the Town Hall wouldn't be taken out, but all of your powerful things are going to be taken out. Additionally, this was made before equipment has changed up, so now there's something called the Giant Arrow. You're using dragons, so this is kind of that same attack strategy here. If you come in with like an arrow, probably from like up here, and you arrow through the middle of the base, what that's going to do is it's going to take out this air defense, this sweeper, and this air defense just off of rip right away. So unfortunately, I think this entire base is just, it's old. You have great upgrades. The base design itself used to be really, really solid. It's not that time anymore. Clash has changed up, and unfortunately, I think you just need a modern base design. I would definitely not run this anymore. That being said, other than your heroes, you look basically maxed out, and I guess walls technically too, but honestly, if you finish up your walls, do a few more upgrades on heroes, or even right now, you could probably go to Tunnel 13. I think you're probably fine. How to find good base designs for every town hall. I would say Twitter, Discord. I had something called the base vault in my Discord, but I don't think it's used ever. So unfortunately, I don't think those base designs are really up to date. Sadly, I know there's like apps, like physical applications that you can get on your phone that you can do from there. But unfortunately, I don't mean to like this used to be a very solid base, but unfortunately in today's Clash day and age, I think this is probably like a unfortunately 4 out of 10. Even though you have great upgrades, this base is so easily exploitable. It's unfortunate. So for that reason, 4 out of 10. More just a testament of time than anything you're doing wrong there. I know you said you're coming back into the game, so nothing too bad with that. Ooh, this could be interesting. I really wish I had a freeze spell. This could be very, very weird, considering. Also, this is a straight jammer of a song, by the way. Who requested this song? I kind of want to add this to my playlist, actually. Did they know I was coming in from this direction here? Dang. I don't think my RC is gonna get good value. I need an ice block on this. I need an ice block really, really badly. You know, I attacked from the side, so the air sweeper wasn't going to be an issue. I am shocked that it still is. Yeah, I need an ice block on this, because this would have been crushed with an ice block, I think. That's unfortunate. I need an ice block for sure on this base. Or on this attack here. Do I gotta start ice blocking? Are double invis bases your toughest issue with this? Because, like, if this was an ice block, I could probably just go straight into one of these compartments here. I tried placing her to the side to hopefully, like, activate it and then dip off and then come back in. But that definitely did not happen here. Yeah, I definitely think with an ice block, this would have been tripled for sure. Because it's so close. I'm willing to give this more of a chance here. Hold on. All right. Interesting. Wow. This is a very compact base design. This is Wonderwall. Yes, it is. What a W. Dang, I can't get that air defense. I mean, it's interesting. It's interesting for sure. Can you tell us how much likes it is? It changes. So whenever you guys finish one, it goes into the next one. I'm willing to test this out a little bit more. I'm willing to give this more of a chance. I don't mind it. I love how quick it is. I actually kind of enjoy it so far. I'm kind of enjoying it. It's kind of a fun attack. Chat. Type 1 if you think I should stick with it. Type 2 if you think, I don't see the value in it. Because, I mean, we've only failed twice. And both of them were time fails, I think. Or were they time fails? Were they fails? I think this one was the last one was a fail. I think this one, though, if I had the ice block, I think would have 100% been wrecked straight up. No, this one was a fail for sure. Did you see my base review? I did not. I got you right after this here. I think with an ice block though, I think this would have been crushed for sure. You think drags are better? I'm curious. And again, I'm for my first day doing this without literally any kind of showing how it's done or anything like that. That is a little bit different though too. Yeah, I'm tempted. I'm tempted to continue with this a little bit. I think this could be pretty solid, actually. You know what? I'm so confident after we do this base review, I'll do my war attacks with this army. Yeah? We like that? Oh, yikes. Oh, yikes. Alright, anyways. Alright. So this says a war/legends base right now. I do like that. Ooh. Okay, I'm not a fan. Specifically the hook tower. I like the poisons. Honestly, Okay. I think if this wasn't a hook tower, I think this base would be actually pretty solid. I think this hook tower though, unfortunately, makes this genuinely a 7 out of 10. Again, the hook tower can work very, very solidly, especially if it attacks the right defense. Oh, dude, the right attacking thing. It can go crazy. But if I was attacking this, I would 100% send my RC into a position where the hook tower can grab her with the ice block, right? You pull the ice block, and she is sitting next to the town hall, the fire spitters, the scatter shots, and the clan castle all in one move. And that's where I think of the hook tower. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like the hook tower in this position here. If you're going to use a hook tower, I think you need to have like things covering it and yet nothing around it at the same time, which sounds stupid, but you definitely need to be like separated from things, I feel like. What's up, Ferg? Why are we woohooing? I think the poisons are solid. I think the middle isn't too bad. I like the stuff on the outside for the anti-RC. And I would really hope you have some like hidden Teslas to kind of pull towards the outside if need be. I don't think the base is too bad. I think the arrow value is kind of easy, corner to corner. Maybe I just have to start being harsher on base designs for Town Hall 17. Because, like, I feel like there's not, like, too many bad Tunnel 17 bases I've seen. But at the same time, I feel like the small things at Tunnel 17 is what makes bases good or bad. Yeah, because if you hit this arrow here, which is not a hard lineup by any means, you have no air sweeper on this back end, and if you just attack from this side, you're cooking. Assuming you're attacking from air. Ground is a whole different story. I think for this reason, I'm going to give it like a 7. Do you like rock? I could add some songs if you do. I like rock. I actually really like rock. I don't like... When it gets into like screamo or heavy metal, that's where it's like... The genres... Okay. I'm going to say this. For stream, I do not like country. I do like country in very particular moods, in the sense of like you're just chilling around the, you know, you're up north, you're chilling, you're just chilling around the house. I like country, but for streaming, the slow paced stuff, not in my opinion. Screamo and hard rock for me, straight up no, not a fan. Everything else, for the most part, jazz maybe not super into, just again for streaming purposes. Again, the slower paced songs I'd like to stay away from for stream. The non-Midwesterns don't understand that. When you're around the campfire on the lake, that kind of stuff. That's where country kind of comes into play. Wait, how do you have 7 builders? Type !7. Wait a minute. He has 7 builders. What's up, Smacks? Dude, Smacks, you ready for some W grinding tonight? Some new level grinding. Wait, hold on. Chat, we're getting a lot of jammers now. Oh, I'm not surprised. What's the next mission though, Smacks? That's what I'm curious about. Also, chat, who's in Twitch right now? We're gonna do a prediction here. New army in war. Let's see these bases here. Who do I have to attack here? We're gonna clean up this base. And we're gonna clean up this base. Or we're gonna actually attack this base. Here's the groundwork of it. This is a new army. Okay? You guys have seen a little bit of a taste of it. You guys have seen a little bit of a taste of it. But the question is, will I get 2 fails? Will I get 2 wins? Will it be a win or a loss? This is the first base. Oof. In the past, I've gotten sauced by this base badly. I've gotten rolled by this base in the past. Double rage, especially with this army, could be a problem. I'm not going to lie, this kind of scares me. That kind of scares me, I'm not going to lie. New army, that one kind of scares me. And this is the other one here. This one doesn't seem too bad. This one seems kind of easy, but we'll have to see. Can't you snipe rage with arrow? No. The arrow does not activate rage towers. Technically, you can do damage to it, but you can't take it out. Oh, actually, Smacks, I love that. Wait, is it? It's not kill 3 operators in the same game, is it? Use Eternal Tome for the double rage. Do I switch up the... Maybe I do. We have a live defense here. Hold on. The question is, if I use Eternal Tome, do I use the healing or do I use the rage? That's the question here. That's a lot of damage. Come on, one like small bomb here. One bomba. Come on, one small bomba. Ah. See, bro, people, the Fox enjoyers, bro, you're basically doing the same thing at this point. I'll let it cook, I'll let it cook. Oh, it's a ground warden. Buddy just wasted it all. Oh, man. Oh, no. Why is this? I think this is rock, but this almost sounds country. Am I tripping here? Is country getting so close to rock now at this point that it's just hard to tell for me? It's grunge? He's literally talking about a fire and cooking. You can't, bro, I don't know. I don't know, buddy. I don't know. I think he requested this to make me hungry, bro. Okay. Is this another alive attack here? I'm going hungry. You know what? Every time I'm craving Taco Bell, I'm using that line from now on. I'm going hungry. I'm going hungry. I'm not hating on country. I want guys. I don't know how to make this clearer. I don't know how to make this clearer here. I don't mind country. It's just not for streaming. Personally, in like my opinion, I see streaming as like a fun, more energetic type thing. Like, some nights when you're just kind of chilling, maybe on stream, maybe that's a different thing. But like, dude, when I'm feeling tired and someone requests a country song, I don't want to stream anymore because I want to go take a nap. And that's not a good thing. That's why I say it's like I don't want country on my stream. It's not that I don't like country. I do like a lot of country songs. It just, dude, ugh, it's like, you know? That's it. What country is bad? The really slow country. Like, the really slow country. If you had, honestly, if you had fast-paced country, that's fine. Fast-paced country, got it. Dude, I kind of want to put Green Day back on my playlist. I had so much Green Day on my playlist in 2021, but I listened to it so much, I actually got burnt out on it. But like low-key, coming back, dude, I feel like I gotta put Green Day back on my playlist. Alright, Smacks, we see you, we see you. Alright, here we go, chat. First attack here. If I'm going to fail one of them, it's probably going to be this one. I mean, Dang, bro. Ooh. Ooh. I was running. We switched both tomes for this. But I switched to Healing Rage. So there's no Eternal Tome on this one. But like, yo. Yo. And look at how quick that attack was. Dude, yo. Okay, hold on, though. And again, bad hero levels, bad equipment levels, bad pet levels. And we just... Yo. Yo. I mean... Any YouTube videos coming soon or still haven't figured out a time to film? There will be. I wanted to get one today or yesterday, but the timing didn't really match up. But I will have one coming up hot and ready pretty soon here. What is he cooking up here? I won't lie, the like synergy of this attack always does seem pretty sick though. In my opinion. I feel like the fact that the fire spirits are being boosted by the warden, and the warden, like the fire spitters also help the warden cook faster. Like they like work so well together. They work so well together. And then obviously the healing also gets boosted because of the rage. That's a really good combo, I ain't gonna lie. Alrighty, bucko. Buddy just invised half the base right there. Oh, but the warden, did the warden go down? Oh no, the warden, oh, he's right there. What the heck? Alright, buddy. Okay, buddy. Alrighty. Buddy got fancy with it. I really hope this picks up. Oh. It's this song? I think I like the other version better. This is like the slow stuff that I'm talking that I don't like. Is this the original? I didn't know the other one was like a remake. Yeah, brother, you're flexing on them there, bro. I'm not even gonna cap. Okay, but he said there's another version. Hold on, hold on. Am I crazy? This is the only version I knew about. Makes you want to get your fireball up, huh? On my main account, actually, I found out that my fireball is maxed out, actually. Yo, Stu, thank you for the raid, my guy. This is the only version I knew about. I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, you know, we each got our preferences, you know? Dude, this is a very quick attack. I'm not even gonna lie. Oh, am I gonna get turned, bruh? Is this the new meta? Don't get me wrong, that wasn't like the most fantastic base, but I also don't think people are really defending against this. Hmm. 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 Share the army comp. Yo, someone post in general chat at me, be like, yo, can someone sauce me that Dragon Rider? In either Tom can or I can. Ow, I just hit my knee. Because here's the thing, again, I don't mean to stress this enough, but my army's not maxed out. My heroes aren't maxed out. Not even my hero equipment is maxed out. And like, bruh, I don't know. Because apparently the Dark Crown is supposed to be used. And yo, I don't even know if this is the better combo for Rage Gem Healing Tome, but it does seem pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, you guys did. You guys did. So TikTok, start posting your codes, and I will randomly review a base design. Okay. I will choose one in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ahmed. Ahmed was the only person that posted it, actually, so. All right. Interesting. Interesting. Ooh. Dude, it was so close to being a 10 out of 10. I'll give this a 9.8 fully maxed out. No minion prince, no 10. That's all I'm going to say, bro. Dude, the minion prince, I'm telling you guys, I can't stress this enough, bro. I can't stress this enough. You guys, bro, the minion prince is the play, bro, on defense. Chat, am I wrong? Is there anyone that, like, straight up just disagrees with me? They're like, nah, dude, trust me, the minion prince is not the play. Is there anyone out there that's like that? Is there anyone that's like, dude, the minion prince, he's booty on defense? Anyone? Pretty good arrow value on this base? Where? Are you saying, like, anti-arrow value? Or am I missing something? I mean, yeah. Okay, hold on. I guess I could see something. You could probably hit this. I like the sound of this song so far. Okay. So yeah, there's some pretty rough arrow value. If you can somehow hammer that out, I think that'd be fantastic. It feels like I'm like walking into a bar. And like I've never really done that since I was a kid. That's what it feels like. Dude, trust me, the Minion Prince is the GOAT on defense. 100%. 100% agree. I actually really like this base though. I think these single infernos cover the town hall beautifully. The town hall itself covers all the single infernos, which is a multi-inferno itself. The Eagle artillery is very nicely separated from the scatter shots. There's a ton of spot for anti-sarch value. There's a lot of spots for like gigabombs or like giant bombs or anything for taking down a sarch. I feel like the bomb towers could probably be positioned a little bit better. And maybe they're positioned... I was going to say, you could probably place them by the gold storages, but I bet you the gold storages are here particularly for anti-RC dive, would be my guess. Which actually, if that's the case, I say keep them. Because I think you're hammering a lot of different things. The spacing is phenomenal against E-Dragons for the most part. I will say, I do think that there's a crazy chain value right here. And I think that would go that way, because in case you guys don't know, Electro Dragons chain to the highest HP building. So it'd go here, it'd go here. I'm pretty sure the storage has more HP than the... Oh, no, it doesn't. Wow. I totally would have thought the storage had more HP. Okay, never mind then. Perfect. Wow, okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think this is a beautiful base. I think Minion Prince, and if you can somehow fix that arrow value, I think that's a beautiful Tunnel 14 base. Absolute top tier, top notch. Alrighty, chat. I think it's time. How's it going? It's going pretty good. How's it going with you, my guy? I was playing that. Oh, my lordy. Chat, they're already updating the bugs that were on stream. Okay, well. They saw me run into like 1 billion bugs and they updated the game already. Guaranteed. Excuse me. Ooh, some more. We got some more Green Day? Hell yeah. Oh. Really? Okay. Does Green Day put out music anymore? Because I feel like all I've heard from them is their classics. Interesting. I don't think Alexa, party lights. Yeah, I shouldn't like that. What's up, AJ? Can we get a shout out for AJ? Hydrate. Oh. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't have done it from. Oh well. I've heard the song before. Oh, this is a classic. I haven't heard this song in forever, though. Frito, if you want to join any of the clans, you have to apply in the Discord. Dude, I mean, this song, being as popular as it is, I feel like still is crazy. Such a good song. Dude, I hate clans that have, like, so many anti-3 bases. Ugh. Or anti-2 bases. I'm not gonna lie. I have absolutely zero idea if we've updated the clan capital in like over a year. I don't know what bases we're running. I don't even know how our defenses are. I have, it's so sad to me because I love, absolutely love the clan capital, but like, it's just so not it anymore, bro. And I'm not saying like it's not a good thing. It's just the fact that like, there's no reason to check. There's no reason to progress. I feel like because I don't know, they just haven't done anything with it. Man, it's so sad. This song always triggered on radio when you first got into Las Vegas in that game. In GTA? Or a different one? Dude, I don't know. Like they had so much potential for clan capital. I still think they could bring it back. It's just like, dude, they need to update it, bro. They need to update it so badly. Also, does anyone have to do clan capital tonight? Does anyone still have to do clan capital? You know what? Clash of Clans, hear me out. If we're gonna go on a clan capital hiatus, I feel like, hear me out. You just make everything overpowered. That way I can get everything done in 2 attacks, call it a night, and I'm enjoying, you know, just a chill time. I feel like every 3 attacks is like, ugh. Bring back old Graveyard. Let's see what money man. Oh, he's going in with a fireball, eh? Oh, he's doing the fireball or the fireball rocket loon strat. Okay. This song almost gave me like a glimpse of a song that I've never heard in forever, and I almost thought I heard it, but now I don't even know what the song is. I don't know how to explain it. Like it was just for like a very brief moment. Now I'm kind of sad. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Moneyman just completely destroyed this base. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's an old base, but like, but he crushed it. But he absolutely just demolished this. What? Oh man, I still don't think I have that button installed. That's so weird. This song feels, again, like the very slow songs that I'm not a huge fan of. It's not too bad. I don't know. It kind of feels like it rides the line though. Like, I feel like I'm falling asleep. Okay. Okay. It was a Simple Plan song? Okay. Brand new song from some, like, this is actually like new? Okay. Dude, it started off kind of cringy, but I kind of, I kind of like it. Came out 2 days ago. Wow. Yeah, dude, Keegan, stop winning these, bro. What the heck? Hawk, brother, please, brother, dude. Does Buddy not know? Okay, hold on. Does Buddy not know how to do the fucking fast trick? Okay. Alrighty. Dude, Hawk is throwing this so bad. My teammate found rocket fuel and I had 2.4 mil and we died. I mean, that's just Space City. Dude. Brother Hawk, my guy. Is he doing like an elaborate attack or something? No, he's not. Buddy is making this so... Yo, dude, I like... but he's making this very painful. Wait. This is the red jumpsuit apparatus, face down. We killed 3 teams and got 3 with my fire alone. Okay, all right. Dude, between Hawk taking the sweet time that he did on here, and you talking about Delta Force, bro, it makes me want to switch over, bro. I need to do these hits, though. But I dude, oh, you're gonna make me want to play Delta Force, my guy. Are you okay. Nah, actually, he's getting banned. That's crazy. Actually, I think he actually was bowling today. Watch MMA. What about it? It's just good. Rush, watch out, brother. Question is, do I add more Breaking Benjamin to my playlist? I know a few songs by them, and I actually kind of like their sound, but 72? What happened? Hold on, I'm gonna have to see this here, I feel like. Did he get carried out in a coffin? What? Hold on. See, I'm a huge fan of a band called Starset, right? And they did a collaboration with Breaking Benjamin, and I have it on my playlist. So you guys have probably heard this song before, but man, I feel like this song is super good. Ryan, type exclamation point review. Why do you keep believing? In case you didn't know, because a lot of people actually don't know this, you can actually finish the attack very, very quickly. So, like, you see 42% here, right? 42%. If I go like this, still 42%. I close out, re-go in. It's at 75. Apparently that attack didn't do well. I'd be very curious why it didn't. But officer down, definitely not. Wait, who's all on Rainbow? But he's using my government name, dude. I hate Rainbow. I've said it. I've not been vocal about that. Why do you close the game? Because it finishes the attack. The rush is crazy. True. True. Since he's scared to play? Yep. Yep, scared. You got me. You on Delta Knight? Heck yeah. I got challenges to work on for that. I got challenges to grind out, my guy. Those challenges are not complete in themselves. I plan to open a new clan. Any tips? Get anyone and everyone. Even if it's the Town Hall 2, get them in. You should go through all of your accounts for a video. Just like what, show off how they are or what? I mean, I'm not, it doesn't sound too bad. I feel like a lot of them are going to look the same, though. Oh, a little... Is this a cover or is this actually T-Pain? I'm probably gonna get sauced on that one. That account's not gonna go. That's actually T-Pain? Dang. Without the auto-tune? Oh, no wonder why I did really bad. I didn't freeze this somehow. Oh, he's doing multiple songs, eh? How many raid attacks do you do? Up to 300. Over 300, I can technically. No, I can probably do about 300. LA Catering, I appreciate that. Oof. Dude, those Space City ones taking it on you? Appreciate the heart me as well. Smacks, you gotta get over 1 mil, my guy. 0.5 mil, rookie numbers. Why did T-Pain ever use autotune? Because if he didn't, he would be on top of the charts constantly. He already is with the autotune. But he's so talented. Take that, Smacks. Take that, Smacks. Creeper's at 2.5. Okay. $25 go populars? LA. Spoiling me out here. Guys, if you guys keep talking Delta Force, I'm going to want to switch over. Yeah. Okay, so you do a high-level attack on multiple. If you want to see high-level attacks, they're typically at the beginning of streams. I do my Legends accounts on 2 different accounts. And I do want to boost that up to 3 different accounts because I do have a third one I'm trying to get up to Legends. But if you're looking for that kind of attacks, it's at the beginning of streams. You're playing my game? You play, not Delta Force. Oh my god, dude, I'm actually... Guys, yo, dude, I think I'm addicted to Delta Force. It's so bad. You play Clash? Yeah. Someone was so.
Watch out, Creeper just cheered 100 bits. Whispers in ear, hop on Delta Force.
Wait, you play Delta Force LA? See, I've been talking about this, right? Because I've been starting to stream it a little bit here and there, right? And hold on, I'm gonna turn down the music slightly. I feel like I didn't think that there's a ton of overlap between Clash players and Delta Force players, just because Delta Force is more of like a newer game. So I'm not so good. Fair enough. I think there's a lot of people try. It's still a newer game. I don't even know if it's been over a year that it's been like even publicly been available. So it is a newer game, but how much tokens are you getting for doing all these battles? Are you talking like the if I do all of the attacks in the clan, I should be able to get about 1,500 plus to maybe even 1,600 raid medals. If you're talking about the clan capital gold, a lot of my accounts are full. I started earlier this week. I've been obsessed. It does have that effect on. There's a lot of people that have gotten into the game recently, and I think they've only played Delta Force, maybe a little bit of Clash, but like, it's been. I've had some buddies that have literally been like texting me at their job, being like, "Yo, dude, I'm watching like Delta Force videos while I'm working because it's like again, I feel weird kind of glazing it as much as I have been, but man." It is a very, very saucy game. Need some Ozzy. Played his last concert this week. Dude, I saw that. I've said this before to my dad. And I was like, dude, I'm not a huge fan of concerts, but with how much like I saw at that concert, that's actually a concert I think I would want to be at. My iPad. Oh, so you play mobile, huh? I have a different viewer that also plays mobile, and he gets insane loot on mobile. Bro still plays on iPad in 2025? Do you not? Bro, iPad is crazy. I mean, I'm playing on an iPad right now. Welcome in, Chronix. iPhone Pro, something or iPad-like phone wins. Dude, has anyone seen the Galaxy Z Fold 7 that they came out with? Dude, I'm not gonna lie. That phone, I have been looking for a phone that actually feels like an actual upgrade, not just like oh, we added an extra camera, the megapixels are slightly better. Like I was looking for like an actually good new phone. Dude, that one might be it, bro. I don't know if you guys have seen it, bro, but whew. And I know there's a lot of people that are just exclusively Apple people, so that might not be for you specifically, but yo, I don't know if you guys have seen that phone, but oh my lordy. How's it been today? It's been pretty chill. We've been chilling. Been doing a lot of raid weekend here in the past few minutes. This is a classic song. What's up, Drox the Dino? Can you review my village? Type exclamation point review. Maybe you need an Oppo foldable, man. They're cheap still, better than brands like Motorola. Oppo foldable? Hold on, let me look. Oppo foldable. They don't seem super. They don't seem much cheaper from what I'm seeing here. I don't want to show anything because I don't want to dox myself. Is this gonna dox me at all? I mean, it looks pretty solid of a phone, but it doesn't look that much cheaper. If anything, it looks a little more expensive in different areas. Then again, I don't know. The Z Fold is very, very, very expensive also. Yo, Caden, thank you for the 20. Do you know what's a good or the best Tunnel 9 base? I like just started and only have an upgrade base right now. I'm gonna give you... Okay, hold on. Hopefully this is not copyrighted. This is probably totally going to be copyrighted here. I'm going to give you guys some of the best advice you can ever have for bases ever. Right here, right now, okay? There is never a perfect base. There are always bases that are going to have weaknesses in different aspects. And you can see this when I give base reviews and I give like a pretty good score where it defends against like E-Dragons or it defends against like a certain particular attack strategy. Someone will always come in and be like, dude, all I would do here is I would queen charge Lalo this one specific spot and then do a backflip double take into this other spot and it would be an easy triple. Well, yeah, because not every base, you can't defend against every single attack strategy. You will get tripled, you will take defenses. The best thing you can do is defend against the most common attacks. Because if you're defending against the most common attacks, you're defending against the most players. Does that make sense? The only other time you would want to have a very hyper-specific base is when you're playing in like a specific tournament against specific players and whatnot, right? Other than that, just find the best base against the best, most meta army for your Town Hall. And that's all you have to do. So for example, Town Hall 11 and Town Hall 12, I would recommend finding a base design that's against good defending against E-Dragons. If you can find a base design that also defends against like witches as well, yo, massive W, even bonus of value. But minimum, I would say E-Dragons are like straight up the bare minimum you want to do. And if you take that advice, you'll do fantastic in Clash of Clans. Double Rage or Invis? Double Rage between those two options. I think double Invis right now is super, super weak. Especially if you have an ice block. I know I failed on a double Invis base earlier, but that was because I didn't have my ice block and I was testing out a new army on it as well. For Legends, do I need to change my base every day? Definitely not. Hold on. Oh, this is definitely going to be copyrighted. Hold on, give me a few seconds here. Alright. For Legends, do I need to change my base every day? Definitely not. The only time you're going to want to do that is when you're playing on the upper of the leaderboards. If you're in like the top 200, maybe even the top 1,000 global position, that's when you probably want to, because you'll start versing the same people. In some of my Legends trophy pushes, I've been hit by the same person like 3 days in a row, right? That's when you start changing your base design every single day. Realistically, if you're in like even like relatively high Legends, even if it's not the top 1K, if you're in the high Legends, you're not going to verse the same people more than likely. Obviously, you're going to want to change bases if there's like new base metas or anything that comes out, but realistically, you're going to be coming across different people. You're going to have to get lucky on whether the people suck or not, or like make a mistake or anything like that. That's just how Legends is. Changing your bases every single day won't, I don't think, really change anything, especially if you're not in that upper thing there. Now, I could be completely wrong. Maybe testing, if you're doing the testing yourself on which base is better, then maybe you need to change every single day, but for the most part, it doesn't really matter, I don't think. Can you review my base? Type exclamation point review. But you have 2 SATCOMs? Man, I need a SATCOM, bruh. Should I just switch on over, Smacks? Should we just do some raids here? Should I just switch on over? Not gonna lie, I'm done with anything but easy until you get on with my teammates. Have been awful. Well, should I just get on? I mean, we can still run easy. Actually, have I seen chess tonight? Yeah, I'm Queso. Yep, you found me. You found me. To be honest, okay, after this account, I can switch on over. Can I have a little bit of pepper jack in me as well, though? Because, I got a little bit of spice. I got my stuff back from one of the cheaters last night. Oh, really? Dude, I mean, that was a blatant cheater. What'd you all get back? God, I better get my stuff back. Holy. No, I'd imagine the stuff you brought in, but was it like legendary stuff? Was it like purple stuff? Because I reported a cheater, and I got my stuff back, but it was literally a recruit ticket. I was like, oh, okay. I mean, I guess it's good that they're gone, but it's a recruit ticket. Oh, boy. Alrighty, chat. I think we're switching on over. We're switching on over to some Delta Force here. If you're here for the Clash, I appreciate you guys for being here. We're going to be switching on over to some Delta Force. If you guys want to watch, definitely stick around and watch. I wonder if I start... I don't know if I can change my stuff on TikTok, though. Honestly, maybe what I do is I re-go live on TikTok, but... Ooh... No, maybe... I don't know. Maybe we experiment with TikTok a little bit. We'll see. I think I'll have to end stream and then switch over, though. So, I appreciate you guys. If you guys want to watch Clash tomorrow, I'll be live tomorrow. And tomorrow, I think we got some extra sauce.